Hi. Guess it should be facing me this way. Hi. So, another day, another video. What is today's video about? Today's video is going to be about a topic that is very near and dear to my heart, which is um, PCs, specifically gaming laptops. Um, Today, there were two keynotes, part of CES, which is happening in Las Vegas. Um, One was by AMD and the other one was by NVIDIA. And as much as people think they like AMD, they were anticipating news from NVIDIA that they will announce their 50 series cards, graphic cards. I don't know. Anyways, you get my point. GPUs. Uh, and they did. And they also announced the laptop variants for them. And after that, all your I don't know all, but at least Asus was very quick to uh, release promos for their GPUs, like those big GPUs, as well as laptops for like those ROG ones for the ROG 9. Republic of Gamers, for those who don't know, that's what they call them. Anyways, now you might see these and be like, you know what? I want the cutting edge tech, and I have the money, and I want to like get a new toy for myself, which is also a great productivity tool. Why don't I get a gaming laptop? Okay, great. That was me as well. Okay. I said, I have some money. Let me get a gaming laptop. I'll be editing my videos on it. I'll stream from it. Uh, I was very excited about the prospect. I was also very naive. I did not know what VRAM is. Okay, and we'll talk about this. But the whole thing, the laptop, which I'm going to show you um, soon, right now, in a little while, was a big disaster for me. Uh, yeah. So, first of all, the VRAM thing. The laptop I had was a Zephyrus G14, the 2022 edition, and it had a 3060 graphics card and uh, RTX 3060, but 6 GB VRAM. So I did not know that when like 3060 would mean like a different architecture, whatever, but like the VRAM is also important. I did not know this, okay? So, and I was thinking that it had 8 GB VRAM. Okay, when I got the laptop, I learned that it's 6 GB VRAM. So, yeah. Also, I later learned this, and again, I need to tell everybody this, that when they say 3060 in a laptop, they're talking about a 3060 mobile GPU. It's not the same thing as an actual 3060 or a 4060 or a 50. A mobile GPU with the same number is not the same thing as an actual GPU. You won't get the same performance. 3060, I've heard, comes pretty close to its actual, like the whole brick thing. It comes close to it in the performance, in performance wise. But again, 6 GB VRAM. Are you serious? Uh, I felt like I was like kind of pushed into it. Uh, I was not guided well about this. The G14 laptops, uh, I can only speak about them because you might be thinking of getting one. Asus makes them available everywhere. So here are some cons about it. Uh, First of all, they use liquid metal to cool the GPU. The liquid metal, if it overheats and basically spills onto your board, and you have no clue, right, about it, and you don't know how to clean it immediately, by the way, your board is gone. If you're not a person who can open a laptop and like clean things up, uh, then this is not for you. This is for really involved people. This is not for the average consumer. These laptops, although widely available, they're not for the average consumer. Or if they are for the average consumer, Asus wants you to wreck them in 1.5 years so you can buy the next one. And they will price the next one the same, like at the same dollar amount that you spent on getting the previous generation. So it's they're really depending on you to wreck it. And they will also not use the best materials to make it. Okay, now I'll show you my laptop. Oh god, the G14. Okay, they'll be like, Republic of Gamers, you Republic of Gamers. Oh my god, this is like a family or something. You are special if you're getting it. I haven't opened this in a while. It got busted in December, and after that, I went to one place to get it repaired, and they didn't give it the attention that it needed, and then they later pronounced it dead. Like, you know what I mean? I left my heart because this was bought with my hard-earned money. I bought it in 2022, the year that it came out, and I didn't even game that much on it. I didn't edit on it. The reason why I started to overheat was because I was editing a short film that was shot in 4K. It cannot handle 4K editing. So if you're one of those people who are like, "Oh, I'll get a gaming laptop because it'll help me with my heavy media work," no, no. Maybe it'll help you sometimes. Maybe it's your if you have so much money that you can basically take a hit in case it basically breaks down for you and you really need a machine that can handle 4K editing. Maybe this makes sense for you, but it heats up. Okay, this heats up to the point that your fingers will get singed if you try to put them on the keyboard. Right in the keyboard is like where all the heat emanates. Okay, so yeah. This is the build quality. I don't know how the camera is capturing this, but this is the hole. This is not a hole. This is where the paint started to chip. It started to melt. It okay. This is this is a modern laptop. The rubber on the sides from the heat, the it started to melt. Okay. Okay. This is your hard-earned money. Nothing, they don't make things to last. They make things to look pretty. Also, this is a silver variant and it has like a keyboard light, but it's of no use because the light is also white. So it basically makes your keyboard unreadable. You don't know what you're pressing if the light is on. So I had to keep it all the way down. So what's the point of giving me like a backlit keyboard? Yeah, it doesn't turn on. Okay, it's dead for sure. 3060. I was so happy being like, oh my god, Team Green finally. Jesus. Anyways, couldn't game much on it. I mostly played Vampire Survivor on it or Blasphemous. If you know what those games are, those are basically 18-bit, 16-bit games. I played PS1 emulation. The last thing I was playing on it was like Silent Hill for PS1. Uh, s- uh, I did emulate Switch on it. Like I own a Switch and I emulated the games that I already have. Okay, so don't come for me. It used to heat up a lot because of that. Uh, if you want to play like really old games, like let's say from GOG, those might play well, but those will play well on a discrete GPU on your CPU as well. You don't need to buy a gaming laptop for that. You know what I mean? Like, never played Counter Strike on this, although I wanted to. Okay, this really broke my heart. This really broke my heart. This was so much money, and you know what? Like, I'm scared that my data might have been affected, the SSD in it. And I'm thinking of like I'm still like I'm not even touching this is me touching this laptop after a very long time because I'm afraid something will happen. So if you're buying a gaming laptop, buyer beware. Okay, most modern games, they need a minimum of like 12 GB VRAM. Your 8 GB VRAM games, they they're not gonna with 8 GB VRAM, it's not gonna run well. This has 6 GB, so this is literally out of the picture. Okay, when it comes to like gaming, modern games or something, 8 GB you can see results on different YouTube channels who do this kind of stuff. You'll see. Um, and also, again, this is not the actual GPU. This is a mobile version of it, so it's not even the same tech or whatever. So be skeptical. This is your money, your hard-earned money. This is the result of my hard-earned money, and I'm not crying over it because I'm a grown-ass person. But it's just very sad, just very disappointed by the product. Mm. And if you're God, if you're skeptical about what I have said over here, you can go on Reddit, check the Zephyrus G14, the Reddit page for it, the Reddit, yeah, the different G14 owners. There are people who are asking, should I buy this? And then there are people who are like, it got dented. I don't know how it got dented. So or they'll talk about, oh my god, this thing is overheating. People will tell you, oh, this undervolted. Again, I said, if you're not a person who cannot get into the weed of things, do not get this. This is not, I wouldn't even call it like a superficial enthusiast product. You buy a laptop, you're like, okay, this has everything in it, I don't have to figure anything out. No, apparently you have to do your own work with it. It comes with the software, and everybody on the Reddit will tell you, do not use that software. Instead, use another software to undervolt it, to control its fans. And I'm like, I just wanna play a game. And if that's you, buy a console and keep your gaming to there, just limit it to there. Okay, most games that are on PC are on console, except for the competitive ones like which games are PC exclusive? Like Valorant is not on any console, it's a PC only game. League of Legends is only on PC, it's not on any console. But if you're even RPGs make their way on consoles, like a lot of RPGs do. But even RPGs like Baldur's Gate is 3 is on the PS5, and I think actually yeah, it's also on Xbox, you know. Um, and of course, if you are a Nintendo gamer, we are not even having a discussion about this. If you want to like game on PC, then like and on a laptop, manage your expectations. Uh, the the again play very less hardware intensive games, I suppose. What's that farming game? that everybody likes, the lo-fi. Why is my mind saying Subway Surfers? That's not Subway Surf. That's a mobile game, but in my head, it uses the font for the game to say Subway Surfers. My mind is mm, away. It's not Seasons or whatever. I can't remember. It's that farming game. You know, the guy, there's one developer who makes the entire game. You know which one? I played that as well. The weird thing is I have a friend with whom I used to play it online. Oh yeah, and I was also playing Overwatch on this. And playing Overwatch on it, I literally was like, if this laptop breaks down right now, I will not cry because I was like, why should I curtail my joy because this effing hardware cannot keep up when all of its marketing will make you think that it can. You know, it can't even let you play Overwatch. You can play Overwatch in it, but it gets hot. Okay. uh Maybe you're the sort of person who kind of like hangs their laptop on a side and then connect it to a monitor and then use another keyboard and mouse with it, but just know that this thing is melting from the inside while you're playing your game. Okay. um i I don't know what else to say except for make a better decision. If you're really into PC gaming, just make a gaming PC and buy a more a mid-range laptop for work stuff or for media consumption, or buy a tablet for media consumption if that's all you're gonna do on a laptop or whatever. But like, you know what I mean? Keep things separate, I guess. Another thing with this machine is it's too ambitious. It's a 14-inch laptop that also is a gaming laptop. It's also a media machine. It's also your productivity machine. It's everything. It's trying to do too much while only it's only this much. Okay, it's like in size. uh Also, the IO in this is kind of disappointing. I had to get a USB-C dongle so I can connect things to it. So yeah, I'm sorry, I've rambled too long. Uh, uh, uh TLDR, DR, TLDL, I guess, didn't listen too long. The sh the the whole gist of this entire video is supposed to be they will dangle new toys in front of you. Okay? You are not going to buy things or get tempted by them or daydream about them and be consumed by these products. Okay, like by the thoughts of like getting them. Oh my God, wouldn't it be great to get? No, the reality is these are shit products and they are shit on purpose because they want them to break down so you can buy another one when they have another one out. Okay, so um yeah, protect your sanity, protect your wallet, protect your savings, uh, invest in, I don't know, man. As I said, invest in a proper PC. Don't get a laptop. I don't know about ROG as a like separate, maybe ROG as separate hardware, as in like graphic cards and monitors and keyboards and mouse. Maybe that is fine. Okay, maybe their nooks are fine as well, those mini PCs for gaming. Maybe their external GPUs are fine as well, but their laptops are shite. Okay, they look cool, they make you cool among your friends, but they don't last for too long. Okay, like the crazy thing is, I bought this in 2022 and it broke down in 2024 December. Like, as if it was waiting to break down, like it had a like it was programmed in it or something. Anyways, yeah, yeah, and uh, I'm gonna say bye, and I'm gonna tell you to take care of yourself, and if you like this video, if you liked what I had to say, uh, and this is literally honest advice. I might even buy another one of these, because maybe this is what a gaming laptop is. To be honest, I won't buy a ROG laptop at least. If I have to buy, oh, by the way, Asus has terrible after service, and you need to check whoever, like whichever laptop you're buying, gaming or not gaming, whatever, do they have a repair service in the country that you are in? That is also important. Asus has terrible after sales, by the way. You can check this channel called Gamer Nexus, and they had a terrible time with Asus after sales service. So yeah, like it was so bad that again, it would have been better if you literally just bought another unit instead of sending the one that you had for repair. It's that bad, okay? uh, yeah, I still want to get it repaired though, because I did pay for the thing. I would love for it to work. Okay, but the way things are going, I'm not too optimistic. In my country, there's nobody who can repair this laptop. They're all not that competent. They're more used to your very basic laptop repairs. They don't know how to repair a laptop that has this much technology crammed into it. And Asus doesn't have a repair center over here. And when I went to one repair person who is kind of authorized by ASUS, they said that you need to email their after service center to ask them to allow us to open up your laptop. Another person who I said that, can you repair this? He said, I'll take like a huge amount just to look at it. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Rest in peace, my laptop, I guess. Because I'm not gonna. This feels like extortion. Anyways, again, sorry, ramble too long. Yeah, save your sanity, take care of yourself, check whether after sales service is available or not in your country for the product that you're buying. That goes for every product, but especially laptops. Don't buy something that's too high concept, I guess, that has too much cutting edge technology, because it will be uh, that more, what's the word that I'm looking for? Uh, More likely to break down. Uh, it almost feels like that every year they do something new with their laptops, and they're like, let's see what how the gamers respond, and the technology is not tested or whatever. So you'll probably see glowing unboxings from Short Circuit, and like reviews from what's the other channel that they have, from LTT and all that. And you know what? They're just fine. They're fine, in the moment, but you have to live with that laptop, and they're just reviewing it for a limited time. And as a person who has lived with one of these machines, they're only good for office work. And why did you buy a gaming laptop to do office work? You know what I mean? The actual gaming, the thing that it claims to support or whatever, it sucks at it. Okay? And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Uh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna end the video now. I've rambled really long. Okay, bye. Thank you for tolerating my nonsense, and subscribe, like, share your experiences about it in the comments. If you have any questions, I'll try answering them in comments. Yeah. Okay. Bye. 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 Bye.